And this thing, you put it together in February and did the steps in which the book indicate, and all books are on this particular thing are pretty much identical, and we've not opened it since, and it is flourishing because it is its own ecosystem.
Yeah. So what you do is you put like a gravelly rock layer, and then you can do a moss layer and then a soil layer. And these don't have to be very thick layers. You can do
it based on your container. You've got a 10-gallon glass. What is it called? 10-gallon glass jar, basically.
Yeah, it's a jar with a lid. And you can make your own lids. You can get creative, but it's not airtight. I mean, it's pretty airtight, but it's not like super sealed.
It's not like a bottle with a cork.
No. So you can make different ones. And then I added, in the soil layer, I added plants. And then I put more moss on top of the soil after I planted the plants, and I put a little it's kind of like a fairy garden-esque decor. And some people do like dinosaurs or whatever strikes their fancy. You could put Star Wars figurines in there.
Well, there's no limits to what creativity level you want to express.
I mean, you don't even have to put anything.
No.
Or you could paint on the glass around like the soil and moss layer to make it pretty, but I like seeing the different layers. So yeah,
and it's by a west-facing window, so it only gets evening sun sometimes. And because we got a blind down, and it's never lost any pigmentation because of the plants in which you've selected. Now, plants vary based on your area, but it doesn't have to be in direct sunlight.
You ideally don't want them in direct sunlight if you don't have to have them in direct sunlight, I guess.
Because they're kind of like miniature houseplants.
Yeah, basically. And you can do your research. I, again, got the book from the library, looked up some options, and then I went to my local garden center where they have quite a plethora of houseplants. And I got miniature ones because obviously you don't want to, unless you're building a huge terrarium, you don't want to make a huge one.
Huge terrarium's called a greenhouse.
Yeah. But in the book, they showed like people using those small aquarium, glass aquarium things.
So a terrarium is in the eye of the beholder, and anything can be a terrarium if you choose to make it meet the certain criteria that is required.